Greetings, guys. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of our other interesting AI functions, which is specifically related to subject focus. So, there are in different ways we can clip to the subject, there are different ways in which we can kind of focus on the subject yet have a background. The ways in which we can just isolate the subject from the background by removing the background. So all of these different combinations is what I'm going to show you guys right away. So let's select an example. Let's quickly go to my sample images and let's select a product focus example. In this case, okay, let's see, we can take this perfume bottle. Now we have this perfume bottle. I'm going to show you what are the different things we can do to kind of focus on the bottle itself. So the first one would be just like plain and simple removing the background. I'm going to quickly test the workflow by seeing what happens when we remove the background. So we'll have like the foreground and the background separated, and here we have the actual output. So I'm going to quickly copy these images, and I'm also making this file here. So I'm going to bring it right here. Quickly show you guys the original image and then copy the resulting image as well. So this is our image option number one. Now I'm going to quickly show you another option that we have is clip to the subject. Now, clip to the subject is basically it'll kind of create the edges around the product in a square or a rectangle depending upon the type of image and crop everything else out of it. So this is exactly what it has done for us. Again, I'm going to copy this image and bring it here and just quickly make it a little smaller. So this is like our option two where we are, I'm just going to write it here, where we are clipping to subject just for my reference. Option one is where we have removed the background. So I'm just going to type that in, remove BG. Now let's show you guys another example, which would be uh, a subject focus crop where I want to focus on the subject, but at the same time, I also want a certain relevant dimension to the image. So I'm going to quickly say that, okay, I want this image to be 1,000 by 1,000. I want it to be square while the original aspect ratio, if you would see, is not necessarily in a square while focusing on the subject. So it's not necessary that it's going to crop from every random place, but it's going to focus key its eye on the subject and do the same. Let's quickly test this workflow as well. Now here it has cropped the subject. It has also given us a square background. So this is what we mean by like intelligent cropping. When we have all of this is like a lot more context aware as well to be able to do this. Now the last one I'm going to quickly show you is like if I want to change the aspect ratio also. Once I've cropped the subject, I want to be able to change the aspect ratio. So I'm going to go to subject driven GenFill in this case, or right, subject driven GenFill, and here I'm going to put in all my requirements. Now for this specific bottle, I would want padding on the top and the bottom and a little bit on right and left as well, while I am wanting to make, let's say, a vertical Instagram ad. So I'm going to say my width is 1080, my height is 1920. I want a 20% margin on the top and the bottom, and I want a 10% margin on either side. And I want both of these to be aligned in the center. So this is the subject driven one, which I'm going to kind of quickly save and say subgen try. Quickly save the workflow. Because this is an AI driven workflow, we have to kind of run it from the create workflow tab. Start editing. We just put that one up. So that was the subgen try. And we quickly want to select the image also and process. Quickly go to our past images and we'll be able to see our result right here. I'm going to download it, open it up, and this is what it has done. Quickly copy this image and bring it in to Figma as well. Reduce the size. So again, as you guys are able to see, we've kind of kept the bottle. We've been able to create that padding on either side, top, bottom, right, and left. And within like a matter of few minutes, while demonstrating it, we have like four different options. So imagine all of these specific workflows that could be used very well in combination with a bunch of others to be able to kind of see how you can make your editing tasks a lot more easier. Thank you for watching Zing AI, guys. We'll keep coming up with more relevant content on how to use Zing better and make your jobs easier. Thank you.